Hi guys, and welcome to Behind the Visors. This is a bit of a special episode for me personally, as a few months ago it was my dad's 60th birthday, and it's always been a pipe dream of his to fly in a Spitfire airplane. And today we're here at Biggin Airport, where my dad's actually going to get to fly a Mark 9 Supermarine Spitfire all by himself.
Well, not by myself.
Okay, maybe it's going to be a pilot will fly it and you'll be a co-pilot.
I don't mind that bit.
So are you nervous?
Yeah, really nervous, yeah, because, motion sickness is a little bit of a problem for me.
Last time you was in a plane, you threw up in the seat bag.
In a bag, and that made me watch the plane.
Well, don't worry, I've paid the pilot that if she does a victory roll, then I'm going to pay her a week's wages.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this one.
This is more or less where all the restoration work's carried out, so it's the heart of the hangar, if you like. And where the big gap is, that's the petrol tank.
In this bit here?
In that bit there. So that's about a foot from the pilot. You've got 85 gallons of 100 octane fuel.
With all the electrics?
Yeah. And basically a red hot engine just in front.
That is incredible. So are those the wings for that one?
Yes, yeah. They'll be going on now. And if we look over here, another project. This is the Greek Spitfire.
The Greek?
This went to Greece, to the Greek Air Force, 1948.
Yeah.
So all this riveting work you see, not on this aircraft, but on the original aircraft, were mainly done by girls and women. Yeah, they did the riveting work, they did the electrical work, the instrument work, and as you know, the ATA girls did a lot of deliveries of the aircraft as well. If you remember the armour plating I showed you, that is the rest of the aircraft.
You're kidding me.
No. So they had no other protection except that bit we saw. No.
Oh my goodness.
Spitfire cost about £15,000, but the government set £5,000 for like you and I to buy one. So you got all different organisations would buy them. This one was paid for by the staff of Lloyd's Bank, and it was called the Black Horse. All the women in the country called Dorothy raised £5,000, Dorothy Spitfire.
Wow.
So whoever bought it, country, county, town, organisation, it was named after them as like a thank you, so that you could say, oh, there's my Spitfire.
Wow.
So you're doing your bit to the war effort. So in here you've got probably three of the most famous aircraft of World War II, genuine Messerschmitt, Hurricane and Spitfires.
Yeah, we don't rate that one.
Nah.
We don't rate this.
Well, that's the bullet fired by the Spitfires, the Hurricanes, 303 in the early days.
And that's what shot planes down?
Yeah, and that's what they were up against.
Oh my God. What did they come out of?
Come out of Messerschmitt, 20mm cannons.
Firing?
We were firing them back.
Oh, you kidding?
Till we got cannons.
Do you think the Germans were compensating for something?
Growing up, I lived with my grandparents and my mum and dad in a two-bedroom house, and my granddad used to tell me all the stories about El Alamein and all the history of the war. And bear in mind, I was born in Birmingham, so literally going into Birmingham, you could see where the Spitfires were built. They were pushed across the road into the hangar on Castle Bromwich. And so I grew up with this sense of pride, having known that the Spitfire was one of the main planes that turned the war. And as a kid, I was continually drawing it. There were films like Battle of Britain, and the one that when Guy Mitchell actually designed the plane, lying on the cliff tops and seeing the seagulls. This is truly a special day for me, because all of this history and all of this passion is coming back today for me. Thank you.
Okay. You killed him off. You killed him off.
Anna, that was amazing. Thank you.
Like that.
Hey, and he owes me his 3 weeks' wages. She did a roll.
Did she?
Yeah, only you like one though.
What an amazing day, especially to give something back to my dad, who, well, both my parents obviously, who worked so hard just to sacrifice and do everything to support me throughout my whole life and career, and love unconditionally. It's just been really cool to be able to do something for them for a change, and to help make one of his life goals become a reality.
What an amazing experience. I tell you, I've just been up in a Mark 9 Spitfire. It was my birthday gift from Martin, Linda Cole and Anita. We flew literally over Dover Cliffs, and literally we banked around all of the memorial that's over there. I mean, you would never know it's there unless you're actually in the air. We flew around Canterbury Cathedral, and then we headed back. And Anna, the pilot, was amazing. She explained everything she's going to do. She tipped the wings to the left, then took it to the right, and then we did a victory roll. And my stomach was in my socks. It was an incredible, and I was so emotional when I stopped. I couldn't help but cry. This is a truly special day and a great gift from my family. They're amazing people.